Chung, a spokesperson for the Trump campaign. It matches what we have heard from the spokesperson for the Secret Service, saying that the former president is safe. The former president is safe. And it's very important to point out that we still at this point don't know exactly what happened. We don't even know for sure if the popping noise that everybody assumed and assumes was gunfire. We can't confirm that was gunfire. We know, we saw those incredibly dramatic pictures. We see the blood coming from the former president's ear. We don't know what that's from. I mean, it's possible. You remember, he has a whole phalanx of Secret Service agents who are essentially jumping on him and bringing him down. It's quite possible he could have been injured in some way during the process of the Secret Service protecting him from more severe injury. So we just don't know. But the fact that this incident happened on live TV, that you hear the popping, that seems to be apparent gunfire. I have in my hands just a raft of statements from political leaders across the political spectrum condemning the very idea of political violence and hoping for the safety, praying for the safety of the former president, who we now hear both from the Secret Service and from his campaign appears to be safe and doing fine. One statement that came that has, I think, some resonance beyond the others is from Robert F. Kennedy Jr., who, of course, is mounting a third-party campaign for president. Robert F. Kennedy Jr., of course, was old enough to see what happened to his father during the 1968 Democratic primary when he was assassinated just after the California primary. RFK Jr. putting out a statement saying, quote, "Now is the time for every American who loves our country to step back from the division, renounce all violence, and unite in prayer for President Trump and his family." That from Bobby Kennedy Jr. But again, bottom line, we hear from the campaign, the president is fine. Those were the campaign's words. From the Secret Service, the former president is safe.
John Carl, once again, thank you. I do want to go back to Rachel Scott, who's still there in Pennsylvania, outside the venue where all of this occurred. Rachel, you've been talking to witnesses, people who were there at that rally. What more are you hearing?
Yeah, and people are still mingling around here waiting to leave this area. This is Gabby. Gabby, you told me you were in the second row. Yeah, describe what you saw.
I think well, I mean, I saw all the Secret Service kind of cover Trump. They did a really good job about that, making sure he was protected, telling everyone to get down. So I think they did take a good care of making sure everyone was understanding what was going on and being serious but not freaking everybody out.
What was your initial reaction when you heard those popping noises?
To get down. Yeah, so I actually my boyfriend pushed me on the ground and went on top of me, which was really nice. But I think a lot of people were a little too shocked to understand what was going on originally, for sure. But I think everyone listened pretty well, and it was handled pretty well.
Did you see some of that commotion that was playing out on the other side of the bleacher, where we saw law enforcement agents sort of swarm around another individual, or did you ultimately just rush out?
No, we were there for a minute because they did tell us to go back down again just in case. I think that was good because it helped calm people down. But I think one of the stands that I was next to, they did carry out a man, and there was another one that might have been injured. I'm not 100% sure, but definitely one at least. And on the other stand on the other side, because I was on the right, on the left, there were a bunch of men in uniform surrounding someone. So that was interesting to see.
You said that you were very impressed by the speed in which Secret Service was able to get on that stage within seconds of all of us hearing those popping sounds.
Yeah, absolutely. They did a great job. I definitely felt protected in the situation. The sniper was on it, watching on guard. Everyone on the scene did a great job. I mean, of course, it was nerve-wracking in the moment, but I never felt like I was in danger, which was cool. They were on the president, which I'm very thankful of, and they did a great job protecting him and getting him out as quick